In today's episode,
give you guys a little behind the scenes about how it's been on a day that I am filming. Is your brother a better cook than Mama?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night?
All right, next project on the docket is this table. This is our entry table. We built this, I don't even know when, a year, 2 years ago, something like that. Initially, it was only just this top part and we had legs. And then I made the bottom part in by welding in some lines, some crossbars and everything, and cut this out to fit in. So now I'm gonna actually finish it. We're gonna knock off the bark. We're gonna do pretty much the same thing that we did for the end tables I made. Knock off the bark because when it gets nicked, you know, it falls apart. You can see how it's not a whole lot of bark on that bottom. Some that's been knocked off the corners already. Backside has already been, well, there wasn't a whole lot on the back, so we're just gonna finish it up and then stain it to match, and then all our tables will match in that room. So yeah, and this has a little bit of stain on it, so I'm gonna have to sand it up. But that has no stain on it, so that want to be just sand it quick and stain it out.
Long time gone, turning heads left, right. So damn done, taking this back bite. No, you can't cover this up, you're already stuck. Oh, before long, you're gonna get so tired, you gotta get out. All I need to know is wait for all systems go. I'm not letting anyone break it down, I keep it in my control. Put a pin in my map for anywhere else but here. Open up your front door, together we'll disappear. Wait for all systems go.
Oh, gross. That sucked.
Can't stay long, gotta go bye-bye. Something's wrong with this town, so I fly out of state. I
So I am not a woodworker by any means. I like to do rough, build stuff and all that, but I do want to fill these holes. I got some of this. It's got the natural color. It says it's stainable, paintable, can be troweled or molded, interior, exterior. So I'm going to fill the holes. But I'm going to leave, Cambriea likes these indents, so what really I got to do is just clean them out. Same with this, she likes, and that. But the holes I want to fill. But then on this guy, so this is the lower. This is the bottom of the lower. I do want to fill in these because when I cut these initially, it was too wobbly, so I added wood back in. So I do want to fill these cracks more and just kind of clean it up and then fill in all this because it's all on the underside, but still I want it to be more solid. So I kind of roughed it up a little bit so I can push the stuff all in there. And then I'm gonna leave it dry overnight, and then I'll be able to come back and start working more on this tomorrow is my plan.
This is what a morning looks like to us. I'm doing this. And she's eating with Daddy. Or I'll feed her. Just kind of depends on when she wakes up. She was starving this morning. Right? Are you screaming?
Yeah, she was. Uh-oh. Jeez, girl. Is that how you gotta begin jumping? No, you're all cleaned up. Do you like jumping? There's a mini. A mini butt. You a jumping baby? Yeah? You like to jump? The jolly jumper. Yeah, good job, Thina. Yeah, she's getting a lot better at the jumper. She likes the jumper. What are you doing? Eating some boob milk cereal so you don't get sick with what Mama's got?
Yeah.
Have some boob milk coffee?
Yeah, I got it.
You like boob milk?
Yeah, I got it on my puke in a toilet.
Yeah, but that was just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So you're having the boob milk so you get the antibodies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Papa, eat blue milk and make me feel better with it.
Yeah.
Or not other time, or have those ear things that go in my ear and mine.
Oh, yeah, when you got your ear infection?
Yeah, I got the ear infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, all dirty and hurt.
Yeah, your ear was dirty and it hurt and you had to drink medicine and get medicine put in your ears. Yeah, that was not good. That was right before Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, got the big boy. Hey, big boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Did you eat all your food?
Over.
No? You better.
Christmas
Better go eat that food.
Christmas
I know, it's a new year. We got new coffee cups for our hot coffees, reusable.
I got one too.
Yeah, you got new cups too.
Grandma got the white blue cup and the purple cup.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to ask if anyone else had the update on their iPhone where now if you record in your car and you don't turn off Bluetooth, it has 0 audio. So I did have a car chat with you guys. I don't remember what I said, but I was heading over to Mom and Dad's house to pick up some freeze-dried breast milk, but also put some more in the freeze dryer. And I was just chatting with you guys. Don't really know what all I said, but yeah, there is 0 audio. I'm still very much so getting used to this new update.
I've been trying to bend the rules since I barely was walking. I've been trying harder all my life, cause I need to be perfect. If I could just be a little better, maybe you could be my salvation out of here. I can get it off, we are never done. I'm Julian, baby, you are like the sun. Pour out your love, fill me to the top. Let me hear the champagne burst and pop. Cause as long as you are here with me, I'll be living, loving, wild and free. I can get it off, fill me to the top.
She's like, yes, I hate laying down. I just can't believe she's that strong. Oh, you found your thumb.
What? You still tired?
I'm wondering if she's still hungry. She ate a good amount, but... Give you guys a little behind the scenes of what happens on a day that I am filming. So this morning I woke up and I think I did about an hour worth of cleaning before I had to pump, because then obviously I wanted to go over by Mom and Dad's and do all of that stuff. But so I got about, I don't know, around an hour, 30 minutes to an hour worth of work done, pumped, and then went over there. Well, so I swear I take breaks. The video probably won't see till Friday, but like, so this is the kitchen. I got cleaned while I was gone. But I have not touched the dining room yet, so that still looks like that. And I told Bobby, I'm like, don't touch anything. Because he always asks, he's like, are you filming? Yes. And then he knows, like, don't tidy up. Like, I'm doing that today. And then we have the family room. He brought the jumper back in. I did have this in the dog room so that I could get that stuff done. But yeah, it definitely doesn't all get done at once. And I actually have to, now that I'm home, pump again. So I'm going to have to, I'm done pumping to restart filming. I just topped off baby girl and she just went down for another nap. She was up the entire time I was gone, which is actually perfect because it means she's sleeping now. So yeah, topped her off. She's in bed. I'll pump and then I'll start filming again, which also is good because tomorrow we have our family get together here. So I want to get everything done. That way in the morning I can focus on making noodles and stuff for when people come over, not really focusing on like deep cleaning. So floors are one of my priorities today. I really need to mop the floors like a proper mop.
All right, well, I'm out in the garage again and I got my circular saw out. What I did is I put it on an angle because I really like the way that bottom live edge has that angle, and I want to try to duplicate that. This one has a super slight angle, but I wanted to make it more. So I started cutting, ended up hitting a screw, but that's okay. But I'm getting to this part and I don't want to cut this out because I really like this, how this edge comes out and goes back in. So right now I got to figure out how do I want to proceed to hit that. And unfortunately, this doesn't swivel two ways. So it's not like I can just come this way and hit it. So yeah, unless I flip it upside down, I gotta take it off, and I really don't want to do that kind of just want to do the cut and keep going. But yes, so I might try to do, I think this can do a plunge and plunge down and try to redirect and cut out this way. But yeah, so far, this is my angle. I got to get this piece off so you can really see it. But I want to give it that edge to match. I did a little cut, a small little piece right here at first. And yeah, so that got it a little bit more angled, but it wasn't substantial enough. So I'm gonna keep working on trying to get this angled here without damaging that bump out. Same with over here too. There's a nice little bump out. So I don't know how I'm gonna get this to work right. I figured it'd be a lot easier if I cut and then sand. So it's a lot less sandpaper that I'm gonna have to use if I can cut like a chunk off and then just kind of shape it. So maybe I'll cut it right here and this might just have to be a shaping, I don't know. Or I could use my belt sand and try to get that edge the way I want it. I don't know. But that's what I'm kind of working on. I tried to do a hand planer and it just wasn't substantial enough. So broke out the saw. Definitely, it's getting there. So we got this nice edge here. And then it curves out a little bit. I gotta get this a little bit more, but at least now this connects, and then we'll just sand out the roughness. And we'll get it to that point, and then I should be able to use the saw to cut the rest. Maybe do that end right away too. There we go, there we go. It seems to be working. My madness, method to my madness might be working.
I can find the pieces from our past. I guess I must have left where we fell in love. Yeah, we were burning bright and fast. I should have known it was not enough. And you got all the best and left me none. You got all the best and I got nothing. After all the shit that we went through, got your shoulder, not your heart. This is how we talk when your walls are falling. This is what it means when your heart is calling. This is
Really getting used to this jumper. She really likes it. Don't you? You like your jump? Got a little bit of puke coming out of your mouth, don't you? Yeah? You like your jumper? Your jolly jumper? Yeah?
What was your favorite game as a kid? Checkers? Street Fighter? Mine? Musical chairs. Love that game. I invented a race based on it. Billy D's Hot Rod Switcheroo.
Then you got that one. Yeah, Freya. Wearing her new pony dress that she got for Christmas. Then you got this big guy right here.
This is how we talk when your walls are falling. This is how we love, love, love when your heart is burning. There's no way out. If this is it, lend me a fire. We want it all. So broken now. Never again. Never this love.
Okay, so now table's all sanded. I filled in these little notches. These are where the original screw holes were. And this mark right here, that's actually a screw that's screwed in right down here. So it comes through. I actually cut the screw to make this edge. But All right, so yeah, all the screw holes are filled. We got the edge all sanded out and done. It's all smooth out. Got the dust out of all these parts, everything. So right now, this thing is all ready for pre-stain. But you can see now that we have this edge cut in, now it's gonna match this a lot more. Now they're not identical, which is what we want. We don't want it to be identical, but it definitely is going to match more, I think, so.
Started out just like a lovely story. You were mine and we were really happy. Came around when I was pretty lonely. Glad you found someone that I could be with. Never ever really crossed my mind that you were just hanging around. Never ever really crossed my mind that this would end up upside down. You and me cheated for a long time. You had me fooled and there were no signs. And you stole my time and I lived my life with you. Should have known that you'd never make it through. Stole my time and I lived my life with you. Should have known that you'd lose. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery, 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 robbery. Came to be a little fuzzy honey. I didn't know what you wanted from me. Rather heard it from the beginning that you didn't know what you were feeling. Never ever really crossed my mind that you were just hanging around. Never.
All right, so we got all this stained, multiple coats on this top, multiple coats on the top of the bottom shell as well. And then the underneath only has one coat, same on the bottom shelf. It's only got one on the very bottom. But that's okay because they're the bottoms. So I want to do this right here. This is the same stuff we used on our end tables. So we got this stuff right here. Triple thick. Clear gloss. And we're gonna paint this onto here. I'm gonna use extra thick in these notches because I want to fill them with this. So it's gonna go on real thick right there. That's what we're doing. So we're gonna just coat that sucker. Same with over here. Just get it all up in that crack.
I can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you. There's something about you and I know why. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's in your smile and in your feet. It's high and low and in between. And I am glad to let you know, but only if you give me a kiss. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad, so perfect. When I see you dance, spin my world around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause girl, you're perfect, amazing. That I'm kissing you. It's not what you expect from someone so perfect. When we go out, it's always fun.
All right, well, we're gonna let this dry. Yes, it's got some really thick parts, but that's what this says to you do is do it very thick. But there we go. I mean, that's what the table, you know, when it dries, it should dry all clear and whatnot. But there we go. That is the table. Got the nice edge. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out when it's fully dry. And for those of you that missed it before, this was the pre-stain I put on first. This was our mix of golden oak and espresso mixed. Just relabeled it on tables. So that's what I used to stain. And then this was what I just put on, the triple thick polyurethane. That's the last thing to go on. So there you go. That's what I was using.
Guys, welcome back to Cooking with Bjorn. Tonight we're going to be making a tuna casserole.
Alright, so Bjorn decided he wanted to cook with me tonight. So that is what we're doing. So a lot of this I'm going to have him do and just walk him through it. So first steps first, can you grab the big pot?
This.
Yep, and fill it with water so we can start it to boil because we got to boil some noodles.
Can I open the second thing?
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't like tuna, you can substitute with any protein you want. All right, I'm just gonna connect it. So you wanna make sure this is lined up and the bottom, it's gotta be a tight click, and then you just turn it. Be careful, I don't wanna get the juices everywhere. Almost got it? I usually stop right before the end. A little bit more. Yep, right there. And then you press this button and lift it open. Okay. And then you drain it. So when I drain it, I just push the top in like that. Drain it. But I don't do it all the way. That way it comes off. While we wait, you need to grab the big bowl.
This one?
Yep. We got 2 cans of cream of mushroom.
You want me to open it and put it in there?
Yep.
Right. Oh, is it like... Oh. How to help?
All right, watch. You did it right. You pop it like that and then turn it away from you. Put your finger in, not like that, over the top. Yep. And you gotta pull hard up. There you go.
Then just dump it in.
Dump. Just give it a, not straight up and down, because you want to create kind of an air pocket. No, not straight up and down, like this. And just keep shaking. Here. Wipe that off. There you go. We're gonna need some milk now. All right, and then fill one of these with milk. It doesn't have to be all the way to the top though.
Like this.
That should be good. And then what I like to do to make sure you're getting it out of both cans is do this. It just kind of gets some of the soup that's left over.
Then just dump it in there.
Oh, yep, and don't make a mess like I just did. And you're gonna put that in there.
Good.
Everything I'm giving you, you're putting in the big bowl. Just try and shake it out first. That's just if it doesn't come out. All right. Don't cut yourself either, because these rims are gonna be really sharp. This is mushroom onion soup mix. You can use any onion soup mix, but that's just the one I have. Yep, open up, put it in. You're gonna want some garlic. I got it, baby.
Just put,
On your sous chef, use the side with the little holes in it so you don't over garlic it.
so just like put it on.
I'll tell you when. That should be good. Perfect. And then give it a good mix.
Is this?
Yep. Not just sides, get the middle too. You have a bunch of stuff in the middle that's not gonna mix in with the rest. Step, get me a block of either cheddar or Colby Jack. Preferably Colby Jack, I just don't know if we have that. What cheese do I have in there?
This.
Yep, perfect. So you gotta shred that whole thing of cheese. Some of it's gonna go inside and some of it is going to go on top of the casserole. And then with this cheese grater, sometimes it likes to get stuck up, so then I like to go the opposite direction. And then I like to pick the cheese up, completely turn it like this, push it back in, and then start grating again. You gotta keep pressure on it. And then go the opposite direction. Good job. Yep. I just like that because then it will just make sure it, I'm just making sure all this tuna is well broken up in here. Yeah, now take,
A handful.
yeah, probably 2 handfuls like that. Put it in.
Like just
That's fine. Put it in.
plop it on.
Just put it in. And now give it a mix. Yeah, because you can just plop it on because you're mixing it at this point. But now we have to wait until the water boils to do the next step. So you can go play for a little bit. So when you make noodles, let's see. I can barely tell. It has to be a hard boil like that, okay? And then you put the noodles in.
So now.
Yeah, go ahead. Just dump. The noodles cook, you gotta preheat the oven to 350. What are you doing? You don't have to do that.
Wait.
Just press bake and start. It automatically goes to 350. That's a like standard. Now that the noodles are cooked and drained, you're gonna put that bag of vegetables in there. Use any vegetables you like. I just like using a mixed vegetable. And then grab the noodles. Just dump it in.
I'm just gonna put it down for a second.
Got it? Dump. Good job.
So hard. I can hear what I can see.
Don't find your jack.
All right, dump again. Mommy's hands don't get burnt really.
That's a hot building.
Yeah, and then you just give it a really good mix. Here, I'll let you do it.
I can see a hot milk coming.
Just remember, don't fling. You're just kind of folding it so that everything's getting combined. And then if you want to get the other side, just turn it so that you're folding it. There you go. Yep, now you take the mixture, you put it in the 9x13. So the big rectangle ones are 9x13. When Mama asked for a 9x13, this is what I want. The smaller glass ones are 8x8s. We have to feed a large family, so we make a big pan. All right, put that in.
Just like.
Yeah, just dump it in and make sure it's here. You take the spoon, come onto this side. It's a little heavy, and you just kind of, yeah. Hold on, let's even it out a little so that it doesn't overflow. So like, do this real quick. And then you can keep going. It doesn't have to be fast because you don't want to fling the food all over the kitchen. Key to cooking is patience, my child. Oh, you got it? More?
Let me just get all the stuff prepared. Yeah. So, can I do it now?
Yeah. See how I did it on that side?
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one.
That's okay. As long as you don't just dump it, that's fine. You just slowly move your fingers and it'll sprinkle and not dump.
Some needs to go right there. I take.
Yeah, put your hand like this.
Oh.
There you go.
Put a little right here. Then we can put some.
You need the cheese tacks.
Oh. Then should we like just spread it out?
No, I don't like to push it in. So I'm just gently using my fingers on top to, if there's any like real big areas, to move it around. But you don't want to like mush it. And then last but not the least, it's some Italian breadcrumbs. So I'm going to show you and then you can do it. You're just going to gently sprinkle it on about that much. Can you do that? Oh, that's a little much. That's okay. You just, once again, just gently use your fingers. But don't go so close. Whenever you're seasoning something, when you're real close, it's going to be real like dense in one area. If you hold it up just a little bit, it'll shake out more evenly. See? A little higher. Yeah?
Put this back in. I put it back in.
Like that?
Yeah.
I put it back in too.
Thank you, baby.
A lot of it went out.
It's okay. You just gotta, you'll get better as you do it more. Oh, yeah. You got it?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so make sure you set a timer.
30 minutes.
Bjorn's first time making tuna casserole. Let's try it. Make the kids taste test it first, so if it's poison, it's on them.
It's
How did Bjorn do? Thumbs up?
thumbs down.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Up and down? All right. From the chef, how do you think you did?
Hopefully it can be good.
It's hot, but is it good?
No, I eat the real
Good.
too.
Yeah? Is your brother a better cook than Mama?
Yeah.
I couldn't even get in saying choose your words wisely before you just said yup.
Yeah.
Bjorn's a better cook than Mama?
Yeah.
Oh my. I get how it is. I see how that goes. You love Bjorn more than Mama. No?
I eat the
Corn?
I eat the corn and I eat
That was
green
fun,
pizza too.
Let's see if it's good. Bjorn says it's good. Is it good?
Dina wants some.
Okay, you did a good job. Turned out good. Very good. I know tuna casserole is one of those dishes that some people don't like it, but I love tuna casserole. Like I said though, if you don't like tuna, you can just add like chicken or something. I'll feed you. Mommy just wants to get a little bit of food in her too. Okay?
Things got so complicated.
All right, so it's had some good dry time. it's not fully dry. You can still see that's still wet. That's wet because we put a ton in there. And then even over here, but you saw how thick I put it on before. Like it was like white spots and stuff. And it's all dried clear. So that is what it looks like. So we'll see what it looks like, you know, giving it 24 hours of drying, and should be good to go. But there's pretty much the finished result.